So we see already people choose different stages to start with. PrinPrin chose Crashman and R1us chose Heatman. It is really debatable which of these stages is harder, depending on how much you can or cannot do the Yoku section in Heatman's level. If you're familiar with that, if you're comfortable with that, then it's really not going to be that hard. Crashman stage is just kind of tedious, but it's generally not difficult. It will be a little bit difficult to gauge moment to moment how close they are to each other because they're playing different levels, but it's all going to come down to what happens in the end anyway. Let's just hope not to see any deaths. That would probably be the best shot for both of them to win. So we see R1us is entering the Yoku section, which is going to make or break the run, especially without the items. He's trying to take that one tile gap, but it was really ineffective and lost a lot of health there. That wasn't very smart, I should say. But there's always options for recovery. And again, it's way too hard to tell who's actually winning right now. So it's gonna be pretty tense. Almost got knocked in the pit there. PrinPrin is just chilling on those elevators. They're basically free, to be honest. They're just kind of boring. Crashman stage is definitely easier of the two. Unless you can't deal with the Yoku section, of course. And here, R1us is entering the big one. The cheap one, the bullshit one, the one that makes people cry. We'll see if he actually remembers the pattern here. And so far, so good. Hopefully he doesn't get killed by that cheap trap over the bottomless pit. But we'll see what happens. The third block from here is trapped, so let's see if he remembers. He did not remember but recovers. That was a very sweet jump. That was very nice to see. Now don't get killed by the sniper, Joe. And that is the boss room. A very nice recovery. That was very good. I couldn't be able to do that if I tried, to be honest with you. So that was very nice. I have to applaud that. PrinPrin is also progressing pretty well on his Crashman stage. Hitman does kill R1us, but it's not that much of a time loss. Hitman is a slow boss. Crashman might be even slower, to be honest. But so far, if you take that at face value, they're kind of even. Of course, they're different stages of different lengths, so it's not really comparable, but they are both at their first boss. And both of them have what looks to be very defined strategies as to how to deal with them. Which, yeah, they're confident, they can do this just fine. Just hope for no brain farts and weird mistakes. And Hitman does get killed right now. Crashman is also almost dead. Very tense, very close. Of course, because Hitman also gives item 1, this cutscene is going to be a lot longer for R1us compared to PrinPrin. So he was concerned about losing time on this part specifically. It would be pretty ironic if it actually comes back to bite him. But we'll see what happens. And PrinPrin is entering Hitman's stage. Unfortunately, R1us is still stuck on the cutscene. I do wonder how the players are feeling in this very moment, if they are having any nerves-related issues, tremors, and all that stuff. All that cool stuff when you're too excited. Do you ever get that when you compete? You just get far and then you get paralyzed?
My heart was racing the entire time against Galactic.
We see R1us is taking advantage of item 1 to skip a lot of these early parts. Item 1 is also very useful in skipping the elevator parts, so that might give him the edge he needs to win here. Because all three of these rooms are very susceptible to being skipped, as you are about to see right now. He's definitely going to go for it. Although did do it a little bit ineffectively. I think this is definitely just nerves. I don't think this is skill issue. I think this is just being tense. Too tense, maybe. That is what we want to see. We want to see you use item 1. Take the advantage of going for the slower stage first, baby. And PrinPrin is in the big Yoku section. Will he get killed by the trap? He will indeed not. This is getting very dangerous. PrinPrin is very close to taking the win.
I'm wondering.
Unfortunately, there's still...
I was distracted for a second. How long was Arius on that stage select screen after the match?
Well, they started at the same time, but because Hitman gives 2 items and Crashman only gives 1, his post-stage cutscene is double the length. So he lost a lot of time there.
It looked like he was, like, AFK on the select stage screen at some point. But maybe I was mistaken because I was managing some stuff behind the scenes.
No, they are pretty fine looking to me. Like, they just... it's just how it is. It just takes different times to do different things. But yeah, it appears that PrinPrin is going to win this. Unfortunately, Arius' Gambit did not pay out, and PrinPrin does take the win home.